50 Best Places to Visit in Europe Travel Guide. Although it is the world's second smallest continent, Europe welcomes more than half of the world's tourists. In fact, 7 of the world's 10 most visited countries are European. It's easy to see why. Its well-preserved cultural heritage, rich history, and safe, efficient infrastructure make visiting Europe easy. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Europe. Number 50. Peloponnese. Shaped like a very large leaf, this means that it's a mulberry leaf. Located in the southmost region of both Europe and Greece, the Peloponnese is a wide peninsula connected to the mainland by the Rio Antirio Bridge. It is dotted with classical Greek temples, Venetian fortresses, Byzantine churches, and Mycenaean palaces. The peninsula reflects ancient culture. Among these ancient ruins is Olympia, where the first Olympic Games were held in honor of Zeus. Copenhagen, located across the strait from Malmö in Sweden, boasts a rich history and culture intricately intertwined with the waters around it. Over the centuries, its strategic location has seen a sleepy fishing village gradually transform into a cool, sophisticated, and vibrant capital. Today, it's a major tourist attraction and a recognizable sight. However, its 17th century waterfront, lined with brightly colored townhouses, still boasts a canal teeming with old wooden boats, with lively cafes and outdoor terraces dotting the shore.
Located in northwestern Croatia, the beautiful triangular peninsula of Istria, framed on 3 sides by the sparkling Adriatic Sea, is a wonderful place to visit, offering a diverse range of landscapes, towns, and activities. Istria's rocky coast is punctuated by pebbled beaches and charming seaside towns like Pula and Rovinj, filled with winding cobblestone alleys, Venetian churches, and Roman temples. Within the peninsula are mountains, gentle hills, and quiet farmland. The picturesque countryside is ideal for hiking and cycling, while the sparkling waters lapping against the beautiful shoreline offer a wealth of water sports.
Number 47. Bruges. A picture-perfect medieval streetscape of Bruges is a dream to explore. It's delightful, with cobblestone streets giving way to cafe-lined squares and winding canals, while ancient churches' spires tower over everything. One of Europe's most beautiful places, it's nicknamed the Venice of the North and one of Belgium's most popular cities to visit. While it's undoubtedly charming, it can get crowded with tourists, so it's best to try and visit midweek if possible. Wander around this charming city and you'll find atmospheric bars and cafes hidden among the alleyways, perfect for sampling some of Belgium's excellent beers.
Number 46, Belgrade, the capital of Serbia, has a rich history, linked not only to the Romans and Slavic tribes, but also to the Ottoman and Habsburg dynasties. Most recently, as the capital of Yugoslavia, a bold and proud city, Belgrade has a fusion of energy all its own, with Soviet blocks alongside Golden Age Art Nouveau buildings. It's also a vibrant place and one of Eastern Europe's most fashionable capitals. Sip coffee in quirky cafes, stroll along pedestrianized streets, and hit one of the crowded bars in the Riverside Quarter.
Number 45, Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands form a rugged, mountainous region in northern Scotland. Amidst the stunning scenery of this picturesque region, there's plenty to do. Glencoe, where red deer roam and hidden waterfalls await. Nearby, Ben Nevis holds the title of the highest peak in the UK. Elsewhere, Loch Ness lies in the Central Highlands, where you can admire the legendary Lake Ness monster or simply stroll and enjoy the tranquil atmosphere. The Scottish Highlands are also home to Inverness, the region's largest city.
Number 44. Malta is packed with ancient sites. Malta has a lot going for it. Located just off the southern tip of Sicily and the North African coast, this small archipelago bursts with a rich Mediterranean culture and is tinged with a captivating blend of Maltese traditions and Sicilian and Middle Eastern influences. From ancient temple ruins to secret coves and dramatic cliffs, Malta's rocky landscape is filled with ancient monuments, including the megalithic temples of Malta, thought to be the oldest freestanding structures in the world.
Number 43. Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina, is famous for its old bridge over the Neretva River. The name Mostar comes from Mostari, meaning bridge keeper. The bridge was built in 1556 under the command of the occupying Ottomans, but was destroyed 427 years later in 1993 by Croatian forces during the Balkan Wars. Although it's easily accessible as a day trip from neighboring Croatia, to get the most out of your visit to Mostar, it's best to stay overnight. The crowds of day trippers dissipate, and the restaurants high above the river along the cobblestone streets are lit up.
Number 42. High Tatras. A rugged collection of mountains on the northern border of Slovakia is the highest range in the Carpathians. Mount Kriven is the highest peak and a symbol of Slovak pride, enticing many compatriots to climb its peak. Over 100 emerald waterfalls and alpine meadows characterize this beautiful region, making it an ideal place for hiking. In winter, skiers flock to the snow-capped slopes of the High Tatras. Number 41. Wild Atlantic Way. The Wild Atlantic Way is exactly what you imagine. Dramatic sea cliffs, crashing waves, and windswept beaches, all joined by a 25-kilometer stretch of road. This route runs from Donegal in Northern Ireland down to the island's west coast, finishing at Kinsale in County Cork. This long coastal road has been around forever. Number 40. Berlin. The capital of Germany is deeply connected to its history of World War II and the division of East and West Germany by the Berlin Wall during the Cold War. Since the fall of the historic wall in 1989, Berlin is a vast, diverse city with a wealth of ethnic attractions, culture, and nightlife. Many tourists are drawn to Berlin's famous historic structures, including the Brandenburg Gate and the Reichstag. Although much of the Berlin Wall has been demolished, parts of it still stand, including Checkpoint Charlie and Reichstag.
Nicknamed the Hanging Gardens of the Atlantic, Madeira is a lush oasis in the Atlantic Ocean between Portugal and North Africa. Popular for its lush green landscape, flower gardens, and wine, Madeira's must-see attractions include the Orchid Garden and the Loura Silver Forest, home to the world's largest concentration of laurels. Funchal, the capital and largest city of Madeira, is home to historic churches and fortresses, as well as tree-lined
Number 38. Krakow, a city in southern Poland near the Czech Republic, is the former capital of Krakow. It's a beguiling mix of medieval and modern buildings and a youthful nightlife to immerse yourself in. Krakow is not only known for its old town, with its 13th century market square, where you'll find the iconic Cloth Hall. The square's grand central square is the former Jewish quarter, with its synagogues, all a bit of a somber place to wander around. And many tourists visit Krakow for a trip to Auschwitz.
Number 37. Alsace region. This picturesque region, nestled between the Vosges Mountains and the Rhine River in northeastern France, Alsace boasts a diverse array of charming towns that seem straight out of a fairy tale. Having changed hands between France and Germany numerous times over the past 2,000 years, it's no secret that Alsace has a unique character. Nostalgia runs rampant throughout the region.
Wine is still a way of life. The town square is the focal point of dozens of narrow, cobblestone streets, many of them bordered by brightly colored, flower-adorned, half-timbered houses.
Number 36, Algarve. A sunny Mediterranean climate, beautiful beaches, picturesque towns, delicious food, and affordable prices are just some of the reasons why the Algarve is one of Portugal's most popular destinations. Located in the country's southernmost region, the Algarve is a feast for the eyes, from tranquil landscapes of olive groves and traditional whitewashed villages to wild, wind-swept coastlines dotted with dramatic cliffs.
Slovenia's stunning Lake Bled is located in the Julian Alps in the northwest of the country. This dazzling, mirror-like body of water is backed by tree-covered hills and snow-capped mountains. One of Eastern Europe's most awe-inspiring natural wonders, the Bled Castle sits perched on a cliff above the lake. Bled Island, in the center of the lake, is reached by traditional wooden boats called plitnas. There are numerous hiking trails around the lake. The town of Bled is a popular base for exploring the lake.
Number 34, the Faroe Islands. You'll need at least a week to explore all their lovely attractions. The 18 volcanic Faroe Islands are just a short flight from mainland Europe. The island nation is related to the Kingdom of Denmark, but is actually self-governing. What makes the archipelago so special is that it's incredibly underrated and unpopular. Did you know you can see the northern lights here from November to February? In addition to stunning views of dramatic valleys, remote villages, and jaw-dropping waterfalls, it's also a popular destination for nature lovers, seeking a glimpse. The elegant Viennese waltz and Johann Strauss immediately come to mind when one thinks of Vienna, Austria's capital and largest city. The city hosts more than 200 ballets each year, but it's also known for other classical composers, including Mozart, Brahms, Beethoven, and Schubert. Travelers can take a break from the music by visiting the Hofburg, home to the Habsburg rulers, the imperial jewelers, and the Kunstmuseum, home to a remarkable collection of old master paintings. Vienna is also famous for its cafes, where travelers can rest their tired feet while deciding which museum are
Number 32, Athens. Athens is a sprawling metropolis brimming with history and culture, befitting the capital of Greece. In fact, it's one of the oldest cities in the world, having been continuously inhabited for over 3,400 years. Iconic landmarks include the Acropolis and the Temple of Olympian Zeus, among other lesser-known but equally famous ancient sites. Home to nearly half of Greece's population, Athens is also a lively place to visit, with a wealth of atmospheric restaurants, cafes, and bars.
Number 31. Normandy may seem beautiful and peaceful today, but this province on the west coast of France wasn't always this way. From the 9th century onwards, the region was colonized by the Vikings and took its current name, Normandy. Over the next century, Normandy saw numerous battles between England and France, but the biggest was in 1944, when Allied forces fought back against the Nazi occupiers. As you wander Normandy, you'll come across these historic battlefields, as well as magnificent medieval buildings, picturesque gardens, and the rocky island of Mont Saint-Michel.
Stockholm takes the cake when it comes to beautiful cities. Sitting on a sprawling archipelago in the Baltic Sea, Sweden's capital is made up of 14 islands, all linked by 50 bridges. With a third of its city area made up of water, Stockholm is one of Europe's healthiest cities and a great place to spend time. The Old Town boasts a stunning collection of vibrantly colored, Instagram-worthy buildings. It also boasts iconic sites like impressive palaces, a stunning cathedral, and the Nobel Prize Museum.
Number 29. The Balearic Islands, east of mainland Spain. The four main Balearic Islands, Ibiza, Formentera, Mallorca, and Menorca, maintain distinct characters from the rest of Spain and each other. While Ibiza is renowned for its party scene, Formentera offers a quieter, more relaxed alternative. Mallorca and Menorca, the two largest islands, are home to stunning scenery, numerous historical sites, and wonderful cities and towns, such as Palma de Mallorca. This is the largest city in the Balearic Islands and boasts a truly impressive Gothic cathedral.
Rising dramatically from the Lofoten Sea, the 28 Lofoten Islands boast rugged peaks, plunging fjords, and beautiful beaches and bays, making for a striking sight. Located in northwestern Norway, the captivating archipelago is home to sheep-filled fields and unspoiled landscapes. Sprawled across sheltered bays and sleepy fishing villages, the islands are connected to the mainland by tunnels and bridges.
a popular destination for hiking, cycling, and sailing. The Lofoten Islands are also a great place to see the stunning Aurora Borealis, which brightens the sky.
Estonia's capital, Tallinn, boasts a 14th-century old town, built as a defensive structure. Stepping through the impressive medieval gates, you can instantly feel the history. A section of Tallinn's city walls is still walkable, with windows offering views of the charming city below. There are also historic churches, such as St. Olaf's Church, dating back to the 1200s. Tallinn has a hipster side too, as reclaimed factory buildings, former warehouses, now host trendy restaurants and shops.
Tucked away in central Croatia, Plitvice Lakes National Park is renowned for its 16 lakes, all accompanied by waterfalls cascading down limestone canyons. This lovely area is a playground for those with a sense of adventure. Those who enjoy hiking amidst stunning scenery can expect boardwalks and hiking trails winding through limestone cliffs, rock formations, and cliffs. The lake's diverse waters are transformed by their varying mineral content. It's no wonder this magnificent area was chosen as Croatia's first national park.
Meteora, meaning elevated in Greek, is a rocky outcrop in northern Greece. The wild landscape is made up of craggy hills that dominate the horizon. Part of what makes the landscape so stunning are the monasteries, precariously clinging to the rock, perched on the cliff face with steps cut into the rock. These religious sites date back to the 15th century, and some still welcome visitors to this day. The most famous of all, the Holy Trinity Monastery, perches atop a dramatic 400-meter tower of natural rock and is a breathtaking sight to behold.
Number 24. Salzburg is a beautiful resort area that begins in Salzburg and heads eastward into the land of lakes. Sparkling lakes, green hills, majestic mountains, and romantic towns like St. Wolfgang and Hallstatt make up this region. Travelers who have seen the film The Sound of Music will know what this lake region is all about, as the film was filmed in and around Salzburg and the nearby Salzkammergut region. The resort area is popular with sunbathers, as well as visitors seeking relaxing spa treatments. Visitors can get in on the relaxing vibe by donning the resort's ever-popular lederhosen for men and scruffy dresses for women.
Number 23A, Amalfi Coast. Located south of Naples is the Amalfi Coast, one of Italy's most captivating stretches of coastline. Rising above the sparkling waters of the Mediterranean, it's a rugged cliff and picturesque mountains, dotted with picturesque towns and villages, boasting stunning scenery and breathtaking landscapes. Beyond the pastel-hued palaces and piazzas of Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello, there's plenty to explore. Whether you're hiking in the hills or sailing along the sun-drenched coast, the beauty of the Amalfi Coast is Straddling the Danube River that runs right through it, Hungary's vibrant capital is an increasingly popular destination, offering everything you could want from a city like Budapest. Its architectural marvels range from Baroque and Neoclassical to Art Nouveau, with the imposing Fisherman's Bastion and the colossal Parliament building. Surrounding the city, enjoy the beloved thermal baths, spend an evening at the opera, stroll around Margaret Island, and hop around the iconic ruin bars.
Number 21, Lapland. Located at the far north of the Arctic Circle is a winter wonderland straddling the snow-covered icy regions of Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia. Filled with endless forests, icy lakes, and sparkling ice fields, this idyllic polar region offers a magical escape to explore. Hiking, skiing, and dog sledding are all popular options. Staying in a cozy cabin in the woods or in one of the picturesque snow-covered towns is a wonderful way to experience the best of Lapland. To top it all off, no visit to the land of Santa Claus would be complete without a glimpse of the Northern Lights.
Stretching along the banks of the Tagus River near the Atlantic Ocean, Portugal's capital and largest city winds up amid 7 steep hills, creating a charming destination of colorful neighborhoods that resonate with traditional fado music. The city's oldest district is Alfama, an old Moorish quarter distinguished by its labyrinth of cobblestone streets, rustic architecture, and the castle of St. George. The best way to experience Lisbon is by taking one of the many vintage trams, such as the well-known Tram 28, which winds through historic neighborhoods, gardens, and major attractions.
Number 19, Amsterdam. Amsterdam is a delightful city, a city of narrow rows of houses. It's where Anne Frank kept her most famous diary, so a visit to the house where she wrote it is a must. This Venice of the North is also a city of great art, starting with the Rijksmuseum, home to some of Europe's finest masterpieces, the Rembrandt House, and the more modern Van Gogh Museum. Take a break from sightseeing and take a tour and sample some Dutch beer at the Heineken Brewery.
Bay of Kotor, a vast bay in the eastern Adriatic Sea, located in southwestern Montenegro, is a picturesque spot surrounded by rugged green hills and medieval towns with red-roofed houses spilling down the coast. It's best explored by car along winding roads. The region is packed with fascinating sights, from old fortresses to islands with monasteries. There are plenty of opportunities for seafood. Kotor's Old Town is a Venetian wonder, enclosed by ramparts against a
Provence, the quintessential region of southern France, is home to the French Riviera, a picture-perfect destination of sparkling coastlines and jet-set life. Many towns along the Provence coastline were founded by ancient Greek colonists and later became part of the Roman Empire. Today, there are still examples of this ancient history, such as amphitheaters and aqueducts. Heading inland, there's even more history to be found. Hilltop villages teeming with rustic life, hidden alleys, and medieval monuments abound. Combine all this with rugged natural scenery, and Provence is becoming more and more like a storybook than a destination.
Number 16, Vatnajökull National Park. Home to Europe's largest glacier, Vatnajökull National Park is vast, covering around 14% of the country. It's divided into 4 separate managed territories. The park's most frequently visited section is the southern territories of Skaftafell, where trails lead past azure glacier tongues and waterfalls. Serious adventurers can hike the Vatnajökull Glacier or explore the long volcanic craters. The park also boasts a number of easily accessible features, including the mighty Dettifoss, a waterfall renowned for the sheer volume of water cascading over its rim.
Number 15, Andalusia. Covering southern Spain, Andalusia is a fascinating region to visit. It's home to stunning landscapes, stunning Moorish architecture, and a wealth of fascinating historical sites. Here, you'll find the stunning Sierra Nevada range, arid desert landscapes, and glorious beaches along the Costa del Sol. Once ruled by both the Moors and the Romans, the region boasts a wealth of historic cities, boasting everything from ancient medieval towns and ruined fortresses to grand cathedrals and awe-inspiring palaces. The magnificent Moorish architecture at the Alhambra in Granada is a must-see while in the region.
Venice is for romantics who love to glide down the Grand Canal in gondolas, singing Italian love songs. This is, after all, the city that sent Marco Polo on his voyage to China. Start your Venice exploration at Piazza San Marco, the city's most famous square. Here you'll find the Doge's Palace, the seat of Venetian government, and St. Mark's Basilica,
Venice's principal church, with stunning
Transylvania. The central Romanian region of Transylvania is synonymous with tales of Dracula and bloodthirsty vampires. While not entirely true, the area is legendary for its natural beauty. Surrounded by the Carpathian Mountains, a visit to Transylvania is like being transported to a slower, medieval world. The countryside is filled with quaint villages and local life. Between the meadows and tree-covered hills, there are numerous historic fortresses built by German settlers during the Middle Ages, including the famous Bran Castle. These eerie spires make up what's popularly known as Dracula's Castle.
Number 12, London. Doesn't have the best superlatives when it comes to describing London, the capital of England and the United Kingdom. This bustling city is awash with history, from Westminster Abbey to Buckingham Palace. Be sure to watch the changing of the guard. Shopping from Knightsbridge to Carnaby Street is a must-see, as are riding double-decker buses and the tube or underground, where you're constantly reminded of the space. London is also renowned for its live entertainment, so be sure to stop at a local pub for a post-show beer.
Number 11, Bavaria. Bavaria is a region in southern Germany with a culture all its own. Indeed, Bavarian traditions and cuisine are often synonymous with Germany. Beer halls, bratwurst, and typical Bavarian architecture make everything feel like something straight out of a fairy tale. In some ways, it is. From mystical mountains, lush green valleys, and forested forests, tranquil mirrors of lakes as large as the sea, from lofty natural castles to charming medieval towns, there are virtually endless places to visit on a trip to Bavaria. Number 10, Prague. Prague has been nicknamed the city of 100 spires, and that's not entirely accurate. Prague's Old Town is filled with Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque architecture, with soaring spires that make the skyline look like something from another time. Now the capital of the Czech Republic, Prague was once the capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia. Prague boasts numerous sites pointing to its history from the 9th century onwards. Prague Castle boasts the 14th century Charles Bridge, boasting its ornate Gothic towers, and Old Town Square, where you'll find the Prague Astronaut. Number 9. Istanbul. Istanbul may be on the outskirts of Europe, but it's worth a visit when you're traveling abroad. Turkey's largest city is a fascinating place filled with rich history, markets, and colorful mosques. Top attractions include the Bosphorus, which separates Europe and Asia, the Hagia Sophia, a Greek Orthodox cathedral, then the Imperial Mosque, now a museum, and the 15th century Topkapi Palace, also a museum. Do some shopping at the Grand Bazaar, which has been open since 1461.
Tuscany, Italy's most famous region, conjures images of rolling hills, olive groves, and cypress trees. Tuscany's many delights include wine tasting in Chianti, relaxing in hilltop towns like San Gimignano, or exploring Renaissance art in Florence. Medieval Siena also boasts stunning art, while its historic center is one of Italy's most popular destinations. Elba, the largest of the Tuscan islands, boasts fine beaches, while Pisa is world famous for its leaning tower.
Number 7. Barcelona. Located in northeastern Spain, Barcelona is one of the country's top tourist destinations, offering everything travelers look for in a European city, from historic architecture to vibrant shopping and a vibrant nightlife. Unique to Barcelona are the architectural wonders of renowned Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí, including the Casa Batlló and the famous Sagrada Familia. These two remarkable structures combine intriguing design features, shapes, and colors. Popular activities in Barcelona include strolling along the Rambla, a tree-lined pedestrian street, and sunbathing on Barcelona, one of the city's most popular beaches.
Number 6. The Norwegian Fjords. One of the top reasons many people travel to Norway is to see its majestic fjords, shaped by glaciers over 2.5 million years or more. The towering U-shaped valleys and sculpted cliffs of Norway's more than 1,000 fjords, only a fraction of which are visited en masse, meaning it's still possible to find a slice of solitude. A cruise is a great way to view the soaring walls of the fjords as the boat sails through the water. Or a hike on the fjords offers a bird's-eye view of the stunning landscape.
Number 5. Paris. With some of the world's most recognizable monuments, Paris is a must-see city. A tribute to Paris in spring, any time of year is a good time to visit this electrifying city on the Seine River. A city steeped in culture and history, the iconic Eiffel Tower is one landmark you can't miss. When it comes to opulence, Versailles boasts the famous Hall of Mirrors, while the Louvre Museum houses one of the world's greatest art collections.
Dubrovnik, located in southern Croatia on the Adriatic Sea, is famous for its old town. This medieval walled city was shelled in 1991 during the Balkan Wars, but has since been restored to its former glory. Stroll along the old town walls and be captivated by Baroque buildings, or enjoy a lazy afternoon at a street-side restaurant, soaking up the city's beauty. The Old Town is also popular as a filming location for Game of Thrones and Star Wars, which just goes to show just
The Swiss Alps, east of Lake Geneva, are the heart of Switzerland's alpine landscape. This region is awe-inspiring, densely packed with classic Swiss scenery, with towering peaks, steep valleys, and icy lakes. The Bernese Oberland, centered around the Jungfrau region, is the most accessible and touristy region. Everywhere you go in this region, you'll be greeted by towering mountains and alpine valleys. Hiking, climbing, and skiing are popular activities. Beyond the Great Wall of China, this is another, more daring and breathtaking range on the Italian border, where the Matterhorn is a star attraction.
Number 2, the Cyclades Sea. Nestled in the southern Aegean Sea, is considered some of the most beautiful islands in the world. Its white sand villages and black and gold beaches combine to make it a postcard-perfect island. While the iconic islands of Santorini and Mykonos are certainly the main draw, there are plenty of other great destinations to discover. Since the entire world has discovered the Cyclades Sea, they tend to be very crowded, especially in the high summer months. It's worth enduring the crowds.
Number 1. Rome. Officially the capital of the Roman Empire, Rome is currently the seat of government and the capital of Italy. Located in central Lazio, Rome is a vast and complex city that's both historic and modern. Best known for its ancient Roman structures and the Vatican City, Rome endured for over 25 years as a major center of culture, power, and religion. From ancient romantic plazas to stunning cathedrals and Renaissance architecture, there's so much to see and do in Rome that it could take months or even years to see it all.